Hey boys, and welcome back to another Bleach Bracer video. Today we're going to be doing a reaction or analysis on the three new characters, Tensa, Ichigo, and Isshin. Three characters that, quite honestly, are overdue for a new remake. So it's kind of not expected. I was actually expecting more past characters, but you know, it's about time these three got new characters. So let's go over the stats first, because that's pretty much the main thing. For the most part, obviously gameplay is sometimes more important, most of the time more important, but yeah. Alright, so let's go over the stats. Isshin is a heart character with last-ditch survival link, which is pretty cool. I believe that's the first heart character to actually have that link, so always welcomed. 40% devastation, frenzy, and 20% bruiser. All three of them have this. All three of them also have frenzy, so that's cool. Aaroniero killer, which is actually not bad because there's only like 7 characters in the last like 2 years that actually got Aaroniero killer as purple. So another needed category that's now filled. But then again, we also have tag team Renji, who also does what he does, but probably better, because tag team Renji is pretty good. Probably one of the best heart characters in the game. I don't think Isshin's one of the best, but he's definitely above average mid-tier in my opinion. I'll go into, when we go into his gameplay, I'll explain why he's going to be pretty good in Senkamon with the skills he has and his kit. And he also has fire on everything and 2-second ability. It's not 5, but you know, we'll take 2. And then long reach because he's a melee character. White Ichigo is a power character with 12% recharge, frenzy, devastation, bruiser, a weaken immunity, weaken on everything, which is always nice to have, and obviously the 5-second debilitator, which makes it better. He's also a Soul Reaper killer, so he's on the top of my head, the most recent Soul Reaper power killer is either Swimsuit Orihime and Tag Team Genrisai. So I feel like White's going to be one of the better power characters in the game. Maybe top 5? I don't know. He's lacking a full screen strong attack on his third, but that shouldn't matter that much. But the main thing about this White Ichigo is that he's a holo character. So you know what that means? He can clear floor 20 with ease. He doesn't have holo killer, but he has Soul Reaper killer, but that doesn't matter. It shouldn't stop him from clearing it with relative ease. So if you are missing out on Aizen, maybe consider pulling on this. I wouldn't consider overall pulling because the anniversary is like a month and a half away. So just keep that in mind, and Power Aizen will probably be in the first round of step-ups. So keep that in mind before actually pulling on this banner. Do you really need to pull on this banner? Ask yourself that before you do pull. Or you're just pulling for the characters because you want them. So if in that case, you do you. And then next character is Tensa. So Tensa's a mine character with 14% recharge, which is always nice. We need more of those. Frenzy, devastation, bruiser like everyone else. He has fire immunity, which is pretty nice, pretty cool. Better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. And then he has lacerate and everything. So another character with lacerate, and his second strong attack is also a vortex. So that's always cool to have. And instead of 5 seconds, he has 2-second debilitator. And then he also has Soul Reaper killer. So just from the stats alone, Isshin looks mediocre. I've already seen the gameplay, but I'm just going based off the stats. Isshin looks mediocre. White's already looking great. And Tensa's already looking like a Link. So let's get into the gameplay where we can talk about their kits from there. Alright, Isshin. Show me what you got, even though I've already seen it. So his Nad string already is funny enough better than the blue one. Who's funny enough a Nad characters, I believe. I can't remember what his Nad string looks like. But yeah, that's always decent to have. His first strong attack, what we just saw there, is pretty much similar to Shinji's second strong attack, which is pretty good in guild quests. That can I don't know about this one, it might be weaker because it's his first strong attack. It has the potential to clear a whole floor or a whole room, so that's great to have. And this one also hits a lot, so and combine that with his second strong attack when they show it, that one actually missed the enemies, but it does hit a lot. So like I was saying earlier, in Senkamon, his first and second strong attack is going to be clutch for those floors that you can't beat with characters, you know, you don't meet the requirements. So let's say floor 15 of Tower of Ordeals, which I believe is the right floor, where I believe you need Mayuri. So if you don't have Mayuri, you're pretty much going to rely on characters that can cheese by burning or poisoning. So Isshin has burn on all his strong attacks. His first and second hit a lot and they push you back, so it's good for clearing out the mobs, or it's because the boss, right? If they're about to use their special, use your second or first strong attack. It's going to send them flying away. You got enough space so you don't get hit by their special. And then he also has last ditch link, so if he does get hit by the special, he'll get revived. So like I said, that's pretty much the only good thing I can see from this Ishin is pretty much just using it in Senkamon to clear some flaws. And then let's skip past his third strong attack is also a full screen, which should be a standard nowadays, but apparently not for some characters. Let's see that special. Overall, I think Ishin has the worst special for this out of these new 3. I can't remember. You're gonna see it now. So he has fire. Obviously, he has his Zanpakuto and Gengetsu, right? I know it's a somewhat fire Zanpakuto, but did they ever show that in the anime? Could that be a manga reference? I don't know. Let's get into the next one. Alright, let's get into White Ichigo. Let's see what he's got. So like I said, he has weaken on everything. His first strong attack's pretty slow. It has decent range. Doesn't really matter that much. His first is a lunge, which is always great to have for a strong attack character. If you're ever going to use him in guild quests, that's always going to be good for just clearing out a bunch of mobs. His second is pretty much similar to Kone's, which is another great strong attack for clearing mobs of enemies. Potentially one-shot in rooms in guild quests. His third, I don't believe that's full screen. I'm pretty sure it's not full screen. It's almost full screen, but I don't think it's right there. So that's unfortunate. That's the only thing stopping him from being an amazing character. I still think he's great. Definitely the best in the banner. But that first strong attack you do want a full screen. So unfortunately he got the non-full screen in this batch, which is quite unfortunate. His special though is pretty clean. I think Tensa has the better one, but White Ichigo's got a nice one too. I like the background they got there with the inner world. Alright, let's check out Tensa Zangetsu, who from my opinion is already a link. Let's go back. So his normal text ring is pretty fast for a ranged character. I don't think it pierces enemies. It might, maybe on the last one it can pierce, which is that's not really that good. His first strong attack though is atrocious in my opinion. That's gonna miss so many enemies. It's just like mine, Yoruichi, the Christmas one, who would have been a great character if she had a better first strong attack. So Tensa might be the same in this situation. That first strong attack is not that good in my opinion. Second is a vortex, which isn't bad. For guild quests, if you have him at level 1, if you get him, or you get 2 of them, and you keep one at level 1 and get his frenzy, you'll be able to get a decent combo score with him, especially if he's a bonus character. Well, you're only going to ever use him when he's a bonus character for combo. And his first strong attack is full screen, so let's see that. Yep, looks clean, looks decent. Let's go into the special. When they use it, there it is. So I like Tensa's special a lot, because it has the water aesthetic and it has the Soul Society underground or underwater theme kind of going. I like it. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the gameplay. I only went over them once, so I'm not going that in depth, but like I said, Ishin, a niche, he's filling a niche in Senkamon in my opinion. You're probably not going to use him that much. White Ichigo, I could see people main him, use him a lot. He can carry himself on his own. Tensa can do that as well, but he has some stuff that's holding him back. And mainly he's going to be a link for Yukone because he's competing with him, it or her, whatever that thing is. So overall, I still suggest you skip this banner because we have the anniversary so close, which has the chance, a good chance of being manga round 5. People are expecting it to, or not expecting it, but also saying it could be Can't Feel Your Own World Part 3. I don't think it will. I don't know how they're going to handle it because the parts between Part 1 and 2 of Can't Feel Your Own World released too quickly. So maybe we get the anniversary and then a month later we get the Can't Feel Your Own World. So it's going to be hectic. We need to save our orbs. These 3 characters will probably be in the Chooser 200. So if you are trying to go from there, you could probably get them from there. I don't think they're going to be in the step-ups because they're too recent, I believe. But if you are summoning, good luck. I wish you all the luck for whoever you're going for. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.